Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Yankee Lanes in Keene, New Hampshire. Oh, turn your volume down on your phone. Sorry. Brian Gaskell here with you. This is Eliminator round of 16, and when we bowl in Keene, it's a different format. It's not a head-to-head. It is a Eliminator format, so all 16 teams that made the cut will bowl one game, and we will make a cut to the top 8 and proceed on in that style the rest of the way. With me in the booth today, fellow, we didn't make the cut, Ditto Fitzpatrick.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ditto.
No.
Joe just came over and asked if we got that 3 count on camera. I think we went live right after that. So we were not going to go live until the round of 8 because there was no re-oil for this. We had a re-oil in between squad today, a little different, with a smaller house. We cut the format to 4 games and re-oil in between squads and then not for the finals. So we had to slap this together pretty quick, and we were having some internet issues and we wanted to go live before the round of 8 just to test things out. So if everybody can give us a thumbs up in the chat, if you can hear us, and we'll stay on for the rest of the round. We'll try and call the scores out for you.
Can we make some predictions?
Well, you know what? Before you do that, let's tell everybody who made the cut.
Yes.
So
at large was -40, and
they were not easy.
They were a little bit tough. We bowled on
not easy.
We bowled on a 43-foot Mexico City. I think it was 26 mils here.
Yeah, I wrote it down somewhere. We'll do it. Here it is. Mexico City, 43 feet, 25.5 mils, 2.5 to 1. We had 71 teams, which on a Saturday is, well, we could only have had, how many? 72.
Yes, 72.
Right?
We had one team. Not show.
Yeah, so.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, this is a 24-lane center. We had 3 doubles teams on a pair, which is why we had to cut the format to 4 games, just so we weren't here all day, which we still might be. Thank you, Daryl. Sound and video are good. Okay, great. Yeah, we were having internet issues. We couldn't get on, but now we hopefully got it figured out. So let's go over the at 9 a.m.
Leader of the squad.
I'm terrible with everybody's first names because I don't
Hendrick.
know all these. Henrik Tremblay and Patrick Gerard. This was an international event. We have a couple teams from Canada.
A couple PBA titles.
Team from England.
Yes.
UK.
Yep.
So this is truly a international event today. We're glad.
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow. Sound is doubling, he said. Turn it down a little bit. You might be able to hear the phone in the back. Is your volume on your phone down?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, it's all the way down. Yeah.
So, okay. So Patrick Tremblay and Henrik Tremblay and Patrick Gerard. Jesse Cody and Tony Bennett. Kilburn and Kilburn.
Eric and Sean.
Brothers?
Yes, brothers. They're
okay.
from Keene.
Tim Jagiri and
Kyle Wilkes.
Kyle Wilkes. Okay, so you're better at this than me, so that's good.
2 Hall of
Bill Webb
Famers.
and Chris Soule. That were the 5 teams that made the cut from the early squad. And then we stripped and re-oiled for 1 o'clock. And I'm sorry, the cut was plus 38 this morning. Then we had a strip and re-oil, and they got harder.
They hooked.
You know, which happens when you take the more time you strip and oil, you take the house memory off, and I'm sure that pile in the middle doesn't go away in one strip. And they got tougher at 1 o'clock. I keep saying 12:30 because we usually bowl 12:30, but 1 o'clock. Hagemoser and Erickson led the squad with 11-17. No, that can't be right.
Yes.
17-17.
17-17.
It's a misprint on my sheet.
Yep.
That does say 11-17 on the sheet. I'm not that blind, but they shot 100 over one game. Like they did that all in one game.
116.
So, right, so they were even the other 4 games. It's not like they just went out and blast. They caught one pair. They took advantage of it. Good for them. But
it was 9 and 10 actually.
Right, and then Stephen Major and Danny Koo shot 16-18, and they were the only 2 teams out of 36 teams that shot plus on the whole squad. Right, and then third in the squad was Kevin Tebow and Stephen Dale Jr., Don Fry and Bruce Hall, Luke Bednars and
Scott Hartnett.
And then another team from Canada, David Samard, and was that Nathan?
Nathan.
Ruiz,
That's Nathan, yep.
LaJoy, right? At 1574, that was the squad cut. And then the teams that made the at-large cut were Dennis Bissonette and Peter Fox, Del Picard and Joe Scianna, Rob Green Jr. and Thomas.
Dave Thomas.
Dave Thomas. Evan Throw and Alex Aguiar and John Wilbur and
Justin Barcombe.
At 1560. And that was the cut, the at-large cut, 1560. Those 16 teams are all bowling now, one game. And we will take the top 8.
They're bowling against the field.
Bowling against the field.
This is a little bit tougher because pair-to-pair here is very, very hard.
Ooh, Steve Dale just made the 210 over on lane 8. I don't know if you can see it on camera, just barely maybe.
I'm going to say 397 makes it out of this. They are bowling on burn, and they are hooking this past squad.
They might be getting easier. A little bit. For guys that can play left, because they're going to have an area to throw to.
The biggest thing is
I'm not saying they're like easy. I said easier.
Yes. Chris Soul's looking like he's having a tough time over here.
So the balls from Storm, normally one is won by raffle, one is a high person out of the cut. But because we have doubles, there's two men high out of the cut. And that is Tyler Blanchett and John Kirk. They will receive a ball from Storm of their choice. They get a certificate. They can pick any ball on the website. So let me backtrack here. We are, again, at Keene, New Hampshire. Thank you to Jeff Barden. He added $1,000 today, and tomorrow we have a singles event here as well. $1,000 to tomorrow also. Is that 9 o'clock squad sold out already for tomorrow?
9 o'clock is sold out.
9 o'clock sold out.
I think we have 17
There's
for
some spots left for one if you haven't signed up. We do have room for walk-ins.
This is NEBA number
973.
It's a lot of them.
I had this debate with Bruce. I mean, I'm trying to figure out how many out of 973 have I bowled. And we couldn't even, like, I said, I don't know if it's 300 a lot. I don't.
You got to figure there's what?
Well,
one every month.
So back when I first started, though, there was 12 tournaments a year. There was no
doubles.
Like we have now.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm saying 300. I don't know.
Saying 300?
I don't know. I have no idea.
I'm probably saying
I could
60
be
for me.
It could be 400. It could be 250. I don't even know.
I started bowling these in 2015.
I started when you weren't even thought of yet. 1989. Where were you in 1989? Don't answer that. Don't.
Okay. All right.
I know what you were going to say, and I'm not.
We won't say that.
Family
on the live
show
stream.
here. It's a family show.
So on 5 and 6, we got Justin Barcombe, and I believe it's John Wilbur, and Alex Aguiar, and Evan Throw.
This first round is going to be tough for us because we can barely see the scores.
I can.
That are. You can. Well, that's good for you. I can't. You're young.
40-20 vision. Glasses help.
So you're going to see guys moving left, obviously, because there was no re-oil. They're bowling on what was left over from the 1 o'clock squad.
We can run down the list. I can tell you who's on whose lane. So 5 and 6, we got Wilbur and Barcombe, Alex Aguiar, and Evan Throw. 7 and 8, we have Scott Hartnett and Luke Bednards, and Kevin Tebow and Stephen Dale Jr. 9 and 10, we have Eric and Sean Kilburn, Del Picard and Joe.
You're looking at a 9 and 10, 11 and 12. Now, again, they're not bowling head-to-head, so this is just the top 8 scores in the whole field advance. So,
they're bowling the field.
So we can tell you what the scores are in front of us, but without knowing what unfortunately, what the other pairs are bowling down up, in the 17, 18, 19, and 20 area. It's going to be, when we get closer to the 10th frame, we're going to send somebody to run around and
Peter Fox
get scores for us.
Getting a little left there.
But we appreciate everybody tuning in. The next round will be easier once we get down to 8, which is why we almost weren't going to go live until the round of 8, because we can only tell you so much what's going on right in front of us, and without them, bowling head-to-head, it's hard to say. They might all advance, then none of them might advance. So we'll call what we can for you for now, and we'll be back, for the round of 8 in about a half an hour.
These next 2 events are part of the Paul Forey Memorial Cup.
Yes.
So the top 8 will advance into that
Yes, we have a list somewhere of.
advancers.
I had it. There it is. So yes, the top 4 teams today, because 8 people are going to qualify.
That is true.
So you have to get to the top 4, which I found that out at Cranston because I was in the top 8 and we lost. So I didn't get my name on that list.
Tomorrow's the end of it.
Tomorrow is the end of it, and those 64 people will advance in a
64-man bracket, but it's in.
It's not a bracket.
Oh, it's not.
No, it's not a bracket. It's like a FedEx Cup in golf type, where all 64 bowl at the same time in one tournament, and then they're going to eliminate like the bottom 16 scores.
Okay. So I do have it right here. 64 qualifiers, top 8 in all the 8 tournaments that were the qualifiers. And if a person is in the top 8 more than once, the spot goes to the highest person in the NEBA Bowl of the Year points list as of August 22nd.
Right, so it's going to be a 3-month countdown. There's going to be the bottom X amount are going to get knocked out every month. And then at the end of the rainbow, that was a $10,000 grand total prize donated by Chris Forey in honor of his father. And I believe first place is $2,000, and they're paying off the top 20. So anybody that makes the top 4 today will qualify for that list, and anybody that makes the top 8 tomorrow.
You got any horses in this race right now?
I mean, we usually don't pick till a round of 8. Just knowing what I know, and I'm going to sound like I'm playing favorites, but I mean, obviously I can't control the results. I know the more they hook, the better Steve's going to get. And I think if Steve and Kevin make it through this round, they're going to be tough. Because they can throw it harder than anybody here, and they can keep in front of them too.
I think Patrick and Hendrick are going to give it a run today. Patrick has bowled very good here the past 2 times he's come.
Yeah.
He's made
Who's
it to
that
the
got the front 8 over there on
Patrick.
15? It is.
Yep, he's throwing.
You waited till he took the front 8, and then you took. Wow, what a sport you are.
Eyes on the prize. He's throwing the Ocean Vibe, actually. We are getting to the nitty gritty.
Yeah,
here.
he won here.
The first year, right? Or the second year?
I forget what year it is. I have to look it up on my phone. I know he definitely won here.
So 5 and 6 is getting done right here, right now.
Wow, they're way ahead of everybody.
Yeah, they are. Can you grab me a pen? Thank you. We're gonna do some scratch notes.
We're gonna send somebody
right
to chase down scores so we can give you a approximate cut getting down towards the end here.
Thank you.
Once again, appreciate everybody tuning in. This was sort of on the fly here. We'll be a little better prepared for the next round. Everybody will be right in front of us. We just.
Thank God I'm a whiz with the
You
Wi-Fi.
are. We would not.
Is that 278 right there?
It looks like it 278 down there. Yeah. Whoever was bowling with John Wilbur.
Barkham. Justin Barkham
Wow.
out of New York. Evans in front of the ball return down there.
Look forward to this weekend every year.
We did have golf yesterday.
Yeah, I never make it up. Well, I don't play golf anyways. I would love to play golf, but I just don't. I'm not. I took it up for one summer about 20 years ago and realized I was even worse than that than I am at bowling, so I gave up. Got it right out of the way.
I golfed with Mike Sweeney yesterday.
Really?
Yes. That kid is good. He's very good.
Here's Danny Koo on lane 11.
With a strike in the 9th.
Yeah, they are minus right now. They're going at about, let's see, 380 clip right now. So they're probably on the wrong side. Although 380, looking around, might not be that far off.
We do have a front 9 alert. Patrick Gerard.
Patrick Gerard, front 9.
I think they're in safe for the next squad.
Yes, I would think so.
So let's see what we got here. Alex just threw a double. He's on 136 with a split in the 8th. They're looking a little bleak right there, but they're also one of the first teams to finish. Spares right here for Wilbur. That's
Trip 4 for Steven. That gets him in the 190s. And Danny in the 170s right now. So they are they're gonna need something in the 10th. Alex just reverse messenger to 4-pin from let's see, what do they got?
they're
They're gonna both shoot 190 something. They're gonna be right in the 390s.
395 if he strikes right here, or
See
390,
that? See that?
396.
Proud of myself.
Look at that. And Wilbur just spared for 224 or 214. They're in. They're in.
Yeah, 480, 492 is definitely good.
Sorry, I'm doing some math right here. 492. Yep. Yep. And if Alex strikes right here, he's 396.
Danny Koo just left a 10-pin, so he's going to be in the 170s if he makes it. The team that they're crossing with, which is
Kyle Wilkes.
Wilkes and Jagiri, they're in pretty good shape. Right? They're like 30, 40 over already, 50 over. Yeah, they're fine.
Did Alex strike right there? 396.
Shout out to Fred Callahan. How you doing, Fred? Thanks for watching. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
We had.
We would have already been there close to it if it wasn't for COVID. We probably would have been.
We
right,
would
have been right around there now.
2 years, right?
Never. For those that don't know, we never missed a tournament since 1963, prior to COVID. There have been one tournament run per month for 57 years. Never missed a month.
That's a lot.
And it took COVID to stop it. And
I wonder where the 1000th will be. It's got to be at a big center. They got to be looking at that.
yeah, I mean, it's going to be something centrally. If I had to guess, it's going to be something centrally located. They'll probably
really
add a
good today.
squad on Saturday. Like it'll be.
It should be a 2-day squad, like Saturday. That'd be interesting. Make it big. You could sell out.
We have done that in the past when they had big tournaments, year-end tournaments.
It might be.
Had a 3 o'clock and a 6 o'clock squad on Saturday.
You could probably do it in Southern Connecticut, Milford. Buddy's Pro Shop. Not Meg Bowl.
That's not Milford. That's Fairfield.
Fairfield. That's a big enough center. Or it could be in Rhode Island.
If I had to guess,
Patrick just struck in the 10th. Front 10.
front 10.
He got the 4-5 out.
Front 10 alert.
So they're in. They're 508 if Patrick strikes out. Trying to see who's that. Thomas and his partner, Green, 186, 191. So that's going to be 3.
All right, so Danny Koo did finish at 174. Stephen Major needs a double to get in the 2 teens. So, again, if the cut's in the 390s, which we don't know because there's only a couple of pairs that have done bowling yet.
I'm trying trying to hurry it up right now.
He's going to need at least one, I would guess, right? They got to get to at least 380 something.
387. I'm calling it right now.
So it would be wise for Steven to strike here. And
Ooh,
it's a flat 10.
Almost a flat 7.
So they are maxed out in the 370s now. I'm guessing that's not going to be good, but we don't know because some of the teams are in the 8th frame still. So as soon as the scores are final, we're going to write them all down. We'll get you a cut score.
It looks like Patrick just left a
2-pin?
No.
4-pin?
2-pin. 2-pin, you're right. I thought it was the 9-pin. Oh, let's see this. So they're in.
Kevin Tebow just doubled. That gets them in the 86. They're in the 4-0 range right now, but both on strikes going to the 10th. Stephen Dale and Kevin Tebow. Del Picard just left a 7-pin, made it. They're right around even.
494 is what Gerard and Hendrick shot.
Steven missed a 10-pin. That's
Steven shot
probably in trouble anyways, but that's gonna seal them. What's that other score on 15 and 16? Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Not much, huh?
I think they're identical. They shot 360 also, as Steven and Koo did. And that was Thomas. 360. 70. What happens if there is a tie?
It's a roll-off. I don't know if it's
9th and 10th.
got to be 2 frames, I would imagine. So it looks like the Kilburn team is in trouble. If they need them all for like 370. Webb just doubled, but Soul shot 145. So if Webb needs them all to get to like 381, right?
Yes. Yep. 191. Perry, can you go down there and tell me what Bruce, the last pair, shooting over there?
Webb left a flat 10. That's going to get them in the 370.
Fox and Dennis shot 339.
So there's some low scores. Like I said, 370 or 380 might still sneak in. You don't know.
387 is what I'm calling right now. Kevin and Steven, they look like they're yeah.
Dale just threw a double in the 10th. Kevin's going in the 240 clip, 240 max right now. They should be fine. They're over 400 already.
4. So the teams that look like that are in right now is Wilbur, Gerard, Alex, and Evan.
How many teams are over 400 that you have so far?
I have 2 down.
2 out of how many? How many scores have you got?
6.
So out of 6, 2.
Counting Steven and Kevin right now, that's 4.
This team right in front of us is going to shoot over
Wilkes,
400.
yeah, Wilkes and David. So that's 5.
Picard and Skiana are like right around 400 right now, going to the 10th frame.
It looks like Bruce shot 150 and Don shot 160. So that doesn't look good over there. We got 212.
That means you're getting kicked out of the booth, you know.
Oh, I'm fine with that.
Because I believe that
He wants to
Jeff
call
is,
it.
well, and then Jeff's going to jump in with us at some point, I'm sure. Jeff, our host.
Jeff, would you love to jump in? He's feeling it. He's feeling it.
Hey, you know what? Next round. You don't have to do
Next
it now.
round.
You don't have to do it now.
You
It's
don't got
over.
to jump in now. Next round.
I bowled Jeff today. We gave it a good fight for a couple old guys.
You were in it until the last 4 or 5
We
frames.
had a chance to make the cut until the last 2 or 3 frames.
I'm sorry I put the black cloud over you. I was trying to put some pressure on
Yeah.
you. Bring out the old gas man.
No, hey, you know what? I wanted to bowl with Jeff. We did it.
And you
know.
both threw it good.
We kept it in play. We didn't do anything stupid.
You beat Ian and I.
I didn't shoot a game over 200, but I didn't shoot a game under 189 either. And they, like I said, they weren't. I bowled literally like minus 30 with a 189 to 199 range, like every game. And
Colby and Tristan.
we needed a couple of doubles late, and we would have snuck in, and we didn't do it. But it was fun. I appreciate the chance to bowl with Jeff, our host. He will be joining us in the booth at some point today. Kevin Tebow struck in the 10th and in the 11th, so they're a lock. Del Picard got 6. He got the 3, 6, 9, 10. He's going to need to make this. Got it.
All of them.
So they're right in that 390 to 400 range.
Yeah, I connected it to Wi-Fi.
We had to go 5G. The internet hookup wasn't working. Thanks. So Del Picard made his spare. That's going to get him in the 2-0s. And Scianna is in the 180s right now. So that's going to put them right around 390. If Scianna doubles, they'll be 4-0.
Nathan just doubled in the 10th. He's got 211 out with a 179, so that's 390 right there. It's going to be close. 387 might be in. He just
All right,
tripled.
so Dell struck on his fill ball. They're right around the number here. Scianna's going to need, I would say, again, without knowing what's going on at the high end.
I just looked over there.
All right, we got some more scores coming in. Hold on.
390 for Nathan
Yep.
and Samard. I have 350 for the opposing team of them. 364 for the Thomas team. Hold on, we got some scores right here. 1, 2, 3. Scianna needs to throw the first 2, I believe.
Really?
Yep.
So how many teams over 400 right now?
2. 5.
5 over 400.
5 over 4, and a couple in the 390 range.
Okay, so, well, if he just marks, that's 395. Right? If he fills 20, that's 395. Uh-oh.
That ball went straight.
That ball
Oh.
never hooked. Okay, so now he just lost 3 pins and count.
It's gonna be done.
He spare and strike for 392.
Scianna's got to make it for 392, I believe, is what we just got told.
That's what you think?
Yep.
So we believe that we need a spare. And how much count? Do we know? What's the number to beat?
Vic's looking right now.
We got somebody checking. We know we need a spare, and then the count we're not sure of yet.
What do you think the code is? I think he needs 2.
That's good.
Yep.
All right, we believe that's enough. If our eyes behind us
392?
are
392 will be the cut.
well, what if he doesn't strike? What's the next score after that?
390.
So he needs 8.
He
9.
needs 8.
Well, that's what I'm asking. You guys are telling me that they only need the spare. So he really needs 9?
That's what I just got told.
All right, we believe he needs 9 now. New information. I hate this format. This is so bad. All right, let's see. That's left. Oh, we got 9.
I think that's enough.
391.
Oh, I think that's
we believe is enough. We're going to get the results. Actually, we're going to stay live until we hear the result. And then next round will be a little easier because the 8 teams will be right in front of us. We'll be able to have a better idea of what's going on.
$391. I think you guys were the cut.
Thanks for tuning in again, everybody. When we get on, I'm going to give you the cut score. 390. 390 we're hearing.
390. So that would be
Yeah. Who was 390?
Nathan
and
and Samard.
Nathan.
He threw all 3 in the 10th for that.
Really?
Yes. I believe that it's 390 once we have confirmation. Yep, 390.
We're
Scianna
hearing
just-
390, but we're going to stay on live until we hear the announcement live.
90 or 391 because Joe and them just shot 391.
Right.
Yep, we
Yeah,
did that.
And then we'll cut off. The teams will redraw for their pairs. Again, it's not a bracket format today, so I think they draw chips every round, right? No? How do they figure out the lanes?
Today he was. It used to be chips. Today he told us what lanes they were going on.
Really?
Yep. I think tomorrow's chips too.
Okay.
It was interesting.
But in any event, teams could get the same pair again. It's possible. And then we will log off once we hear the number. We'll come back towards the end of the practice. Got
390
it, Darryl. All right,
confirmed.
thanks. 390 confirmed?
Yep. 391. All right, so Skiana definitely needed that 9.
Why do people tell us if they don't know? Like
391.
391 now?
I heard 2 conflicting numbers.
Yeah. Well, why can't somebody just walk the length of the lanes and just count scores over? You heard 391
Oh,
too.
that's. Are we going with the
So
majority
if that's the
rules?
case, then the LaJoy team is out.
Where are the cameras?
Darryl, let me know if that's any better right now. Though I just kind of squeezed it in a little bit.
NEBA bowlers, if you're done, please get your score sheets in so I can get the next round going, please.
Scores?
I think he needed that.
What?
Skiana.
91?
91.
All right. Thanks, Darryl.
That's it, because it's 9. There was a 90.
Yeah. Nathan threw all 3 in the 10th for 390. Nathan and Samard.
Nathan and
Samard.
Aguilar?
No, Samard.
Yeah.
Nate.
over here.
Yeah, over here.
Once again, we are waiting.
It's either 390 or
I
391.
can't believe like somebody just can't walk through the lanes and count to 8 and tell us what 8th place is. Like I heard 2 different numbers.
What's the number?
390 again.
Skiana's 390. He walked through. Did you walk through?
391.
Yeah, they're 391.
I didn't want to shoot that spot. I
Well,
didn't want to bowl in that
you know
lane.
what?
I wouldn't want to throw the fill ball after the way the first one
You were
went.
Mr. Clutch. Made the spare
We're
and
talking
got
with Joe
9.
Scana, who's we
Vic is
believe he's in
confirming.
by 1 pin. But
Vic is confirming right now.
Every once in a while, but I've been choking for 2 years.
Vic is confirming.
I think we made a good point. That match made it.
It's going to be me, him, and
Yeah.
just waiting. Wait, we've heard the 2 different cut scores for the last 5 minutes. I just can't believe
It's
now
390.
390 for sure. I know. Someone told us 390, and then someone told us 391.
It's 390.
I-
Nathan,
390 is Alex.
threw all
Alex
3.
is confirming 390 to me.
Nathan
I
threw
believe
all 3 in the
Alex.
10th for 390.
Canadians are in, Alex says. And I believe Alex, so we're just waiting for the.
Yes.
We've been waiting for them to announce the cut because we didn't like.
Well, because people don't like to turn their score sheets. They just magically think they're going to turn themselves in.
Well, it was a blast.
Thank you for hanging. Ditto got us online today, so Ditto, you did your job, but you're out.
That is totally fine.
Bruce and Jeff will be joining us in the booth
El
soon.
Jefe. One of the best proprietors in the Northeast.
I'm glad I bowled with him. It didn't work out, but I'm glad it worked. I'm glad we did it. You know,
That would have been cool if you guys made it.
it would have been. Would have been. This is the longest it's ever taken to like.
I think it's
Yeah, ditto. Just walk the lanes and count 8 scores. There's 8 scores below 380, so that means 390 is good. $390 is the cut. I believe it. Alex told us 390. Ditto just did a count. We are just waiting for the announcement over the speaker, and we'll cut out. And we'll see you guys. Like I said, they're going to redraw for lanes. And they get 5. I don't know if they get 5 minutes of practice in the next round, or it might only be 2 shots in each lane now that everybody's bowling. So I'll go live right away. We'll turn the volume on when they're in the practice. Once again, if anybody is in the area, there are still some spots open for the singles event here tomorrow with $1,000 added money. We are bowling on a third. Here's the cut. 390. We got it. Confirmed. Thank you, Alex.
The team who bowled 390, please come in because you didn't put your name on your score sheet. So
Oh, my God. That would add to the confusion. No wonder why it took so long. All right, 390. We'll give you guys the list of the 8 teams that advanced.
Barkham and Wilbur, lane 16.
Oh, actually, he's going to announce them, so let's stay.
Lane 20. Stephen Dale, Kevin Tebow, lane 8. Tony Bennett, Jesse Cody, lane 18. Evan and Alex, lane 7. Team that bowled 391, I think it's Picard, Sienna, lane 15.
Yes, Joe.
Please put your names on the score sheet where it says bowler 1.
All right, guys, we're going to cut out and get reset for the next round. We'll see you in about 5 minutes. Thanks.